Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 50. Welcome to episode 50, whatever the fuck it says on your phone. I'm your host, Lewis Spears. Spearhead Sundays podcast. Yes, shithouse start, but that's all right because your boy Lewis has been on a hot streak recently with the stand-up game. I've been on a fucking hot streak. This is my last month to get up on stage with no pressure to do well until the tour. Like, I can go up there, I can try whatever I want, I can nail all the bits that I've been working out before the tour, and you know what? I think it's done. I think the show is done. I've done every bit. Every bit works now. I've fucking nutted it out. Last night, I did Kings of Comedy, which is a great room in the city. Some cunt was like, messages me on Snapchat and he goes, "Hey man, me and my girlfriend are down in Melbourne for a holiday tonight on Friday." And they're like, "Oh, I hope we run into you. Whereabouts are you?" And then I sent them the fucking link to the show. I'm like, "Hey, I'll be performing tonight here if you want to come." And then he goes, "Oh, cheeky plug there, mate. You fucking asked me the question, cunt. You asked me where I was and I told you. What do you want? What do you want my fucking home address? You want to come over and chill out with me on my fucking lounge room? You want to watch MasterChef together? Me, you, and your girlfriend? Is that what you want? Or and I'm just gonna be shitty because I don't know you? I don't know if you're a fucking boring cunt. I might not like you. What if we met up? It turns out that I didn't like you. What if you didn't like me? In what other situation would you prefer to meet me? I tell you, I'm much better on stage than in real life. In real life, I'm just a regular human. Your illusions are shattered. On stage, I've spent an entire year figuring out the best words to say in the correct sequence for 5 minutes. I'm hilarious. You meet me in real life and I'm just like, "Yeah, my name's Lewis. What are you up to, man?" "Oh, yeah, that's cool. What are you what are you in Melbourne for?" "You and your girlfriend having a good holiday? That's cool." "Yeah, no, I'm just working on the show, working hard. I don't really do much. I just do stand-up and make videos. So, I'm just trying to work hard and, try and I'm boring. I've got nothing to say in real life. You meet me in real life, you're like, wow, that guy's nothing like his videos, because you know what? It's all fucking not real. Even this podcast, I yell for an hour and this is exhausting. Staying entertaining for an hour, I got to stay on top of the ball. There's no breaks. You know when you're having a conversation with your friends and you can kind of tap out and have a little rest? And then when someone says something, you can jump in with a zinger. Can't do that here. I'm the only cunt here and I got to be on the whole hour. I don't do that shit in real life. I'm not getting paid. I'm off the clock. I'm relaxing. It's like, bro, it's like inviting a chef over to your house and then being like, "Oh, you're a chef, you can cook." Do you really think that cunt wants to cook when he's not getting paid? He cooks at work. All right? I guarantee you every chef out there eats McDonald's every fucking night because they can't be bothered doing their job at home. And every prostitute doesn't do anal in their bedroom. They probably just want to hold hands and go to sleep. Not tonight, honey. I got railed for $300 like half an hour ago, so I think I'd just like to read a book and go to sleep tonight. But it's like, oh man, you can't fucking plug your shows without cunts getting angry about it. It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm a comedian. Huh? Yeah, man, come over and hang out with me at my house. Let's just hang out in the city, me, you, and your girlfriend. I'll just kick it with complete strangers. You guys are cool, but you're not that cool. Yeah, but anyway, so he didn't end up coming to the show, which is his loss, because I fucking smashed it on Friday, man. I've been working, it's the hardest bit of the show, man. I've been working on this one bit. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's basically me, the whole premise is fucked. It's me defending people who don't care about tragedies. Like when you read about a tragedy and you don't give a fuck about it, I'm going up on stage and be like, "That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. 1 million people die. You don't care. You're not an evil person. You just don't care. That's fine." And that's the bit. And every time I do it, everyone's like, "Wow, is this a sociopath?" But last night I fucking nailed it. I've got it now. I really perfected it. I've just really fallen into this groove with this show where the whole show is just me talking about shit that you shouldn't talk about, that you're not allowed to talk about, that you're not allowed to say, and I love it. I fucking love it. My favorite reaction on stage is 70-30. I want 70% of the audience to fucking love it, and then 30% of them to go, that is horrible. That is morally wrong. Reprehensible. You can't say that. I'm not going to laugh. That's my favorite reaction. 70% people laugh, 30% people go, oh, fuck. But that's all right, because that 30% that don't like one joke, they'll laugh at the next one, and then there'll be another 30% that laughed at the one before that won't laugh at this one, and then I get to fucking piss people off and then make them laugh straight after. It's the best shit ever. It's like walking a tightrope. It's a lot more fun, man, than just going out there and telling dick jokes that don't mean anything. You go out there and you say some shit that has meaning and will piss a lot of people off. It's awesome. It's like juggling knives. But yeah, I finally nailed it. I've been on a hot streak recently. I've got 3 gigs lined up next week. I'm not going to tell you where they are. Come see me on tour. Don't see my little 5-minute spots. And I'm very, very happy with where the show is going. It's all coming together, ladies and gentlemen. I just want the tour to start. Like I'm done, because the 2 months before a tour is the most boring time of my life, which is basically fucking January and February. February. I can't say that word. You know what I think? I don't think anyone knows how to say February. If you really listen to someone say February in a conversation, every single person just skips over the pronunciation of it. The pronunciation. Right? You listen to someone say February, and they all say it exactly like how I just did. They go Feb, and then they go February. When's your birthday, man? Oh, February 28th. Oh, cool, man. I guess I'll catch up with you in February. How do you actually say it? Because it's spelt like February. February. Because everyone says February. That's how I say it. February. But that's not how it's spelled. Here, February. And like the top result is February pronunciation. Here we go. How to pronounce February. I'm just going to load it up. Here we go. Let's learn some shit.
February.
Dude, that sounds retarded. February. 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 That's fucking stupid. That sounds retarded. They need to change that. I like it better how everybody else says it, which is just February. That's way better. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, January and February are like the worst fucking months for a comedian, because it's just everybody tours in March and April. So those Jan and February is when everybody just stays in their fucking house and writes material and perfects it, and then goes and then does 5 minutes and then goes, oh, okay, now I need to change these 3 words to those 3 words, and then they do it again. And it's like going insane, man. You look like a fucking insane person spending I spent an entire week on like how I should word one sentence. And I got it in the end, but I was just like, fucked. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to the tour, because I can actually go out and live my life, man. I've been doing nothing. I've been doing fucking nothing. I really want to go out there and experience shit. I'm really looking forward to the tour. I think it's going to be sick. Oh, yeah, that's right. Geelong sold out. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. So now that's 2 shows that are sold out. Geelong sold out, and Newcastle also sold out. But we added another late show in Newcastle at 9:30. So if you're in Newcastle, you can get tickets. But that late show is now half sold out, so I wouldn't wait. I should have just done one big one. I don't know. I didn't think I'd sell that many tickets. I didn't think I'd sell this many tickets in most of the places, to be honest. So all of them are looking like sellouts, which is really cool, except for Ballarat. I still have moved fuck all for Ballarat. You guys did actually, you know what? After I freaked out about it on the podcast, you guys did. I think it was you who booked a few tickets in Ballarat, and I really appreciate that. So I think last time in Ballarat, I said that I sold like 10. There's 100 seats. And I was freaking out about it. And now, oh fuck, there's 39 sold. That's pretty good. 39. That's 40. What's that? 40% sold. You're a fucking retard. 60% would be 60. You long dickhead. Yeah, so 40% gone. That's, it's pretty good. It's still not good enough. I don't know. Hopefully I'll fill it. I think it's because it's 18 plus or because it's Ballarat. Maybe I don't have a very big audience in Ballarat. I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it either way. It starts on March 3rd and then I go all over the country. And it's going to be good. I'm very pumped now. I was talking last week about how I was freaked out about, is it going to be better? But now I know, especially after I nailed this bit. I'm on a hot streak now. I've got 3 gigs next week and I got heaps of shit coming up. I'm very excited. My videos have been smashing out the vids as well, huh? 2 in 1 week. You cunts are lucky, hey? I'm aiming to do 2 a week until I go on tour. So coming up this week, hopefully, I am very busy because I got these gigs and stand-up's the priority, obviously, but hopefully I will have, I'll have at least 1 video out for you. But what I'm aiming to do is I'm going to put out how to get big on YouTube. On Tuesday is the goal. And then on Thursday, I'm going to put out a little clip from last year's show, which will be the first proper stand-up material that I've ever put online, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm using footage from the Brisbane show, so if you were there, you might be able to recognize the back of your head if you've got a big one. If you've got some head that's like a fucking fridge, you'll be like, yeah, that's me. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the last 2 videos went. The Girlfriend Addicted to Memes sketch copped a little bit of heat from people because a whole bunch of people said that I copied it from a Unilad video, and I'd never heard of this video, right? So I put this memes video out on February 9th, and then Unilad, I went and checked out their video, and they put theirs out on January 22nd, and I had never seen it. It's got 22 million views on Facebook, like mega viral shit. But the thing is, I actually filmed my sketch in December. I filmed, wrote, edited the whole thing in December. On my Instagram, you can see I posted a photo like December 20-something of me, Chelsea, and Tom after we finished filming. I just didn't release it because it's to help promote the tour because I've been holding back a whole bunch of good content. I've got like 3 other really big videos that I haven't dropped yet that are ready to go, and it's just and you know what, I was like, oh, why is everyone saying that I copied? Maybe it's a similar idea, and I went and I watched the Unilad video, and it's exactly the same. I don't know how. It's almost the same video, but with the genders reversed. So mine is Girlfriend Addicted to Memes, and then I went and I watched the Unilad video, and it's fucking a guy is addicted to memes and his girlfriend is complaining about it and it ruins their relationship and it's a mockumentary. Like, it's the same fucking idea. I don't know, maybe it's just not very original. Although I'd never seen anything like that before. I suppose the only thing that I've seen that's kind of similar before that would be that Addicted to Twerking video, which was like but that was more of a reality show. That wasn't really a documentary. But yeah, that's just crazy that I filmed it first and then they put theirs out and I put mine out after and everyone's like, oh, you fucking copied. So I'm going to put the Facebook version up on Wednesday. If you see any comments of people saying that I copied the Unilad video, stick up for me. Because I imagine there might be a few, because I think mine is going to go very, very well. Because we've done the meme box thing, where there's the text at the top and then text at the bottom and it's like cropped square. It ruins the fucking video, but it fucking works on Facebook. And so you just got to do it. You know what it is? It's like, I want to do a whole video about those meme boxes. That's what I call them. I'm sure they have a real name, but I call them the fucking meme boxes. You know what it's like? It's like, I think because all of the viral videos these days have those text on the top and the bottom, it's almost like you see those boxes and it tricks your brain into thinking, oh, this will be good because all of the other viral shit I've seen has these boxes, so this one must also be viral. But that's not true. Sometimes they're dog shit. And I fall for this all the time, where it'll have the boxes and it'll be like, guy gets owned. I'm like, oh, I want to see a guy get owned. And then you watch it and it's just fucking cancer. You know what it is? It's like when you ring the food bell for the dog. And then the dog's like, oh my God, there's food, there's food. But they don't know you've just put a pile of shit in their dog bowl. They can just see you holding it and they're like, I'm excited, it's going to be great. And then you put the bowl down for them and then they go, oh, it's dog shit. That's what those meme boxes are like, but for humans. See, people think we're intelligent, and we're not, right? If we can get tricked by those fucking meme boxes, what else do we... There's a million things that we get sucked in by, like having tits in music clips. That's the only reason we watch rap clips all the way through. Have you noticed there's a formula with the girls? What they do is, at the start of the clip, in the first 30 seconds... they set up all of the individual scenes and the girls get progressively more naked as the video goes along. So at the start, you'll see this girl and she's wearing almost nothing. And you'll be like, fuck, I want to see more of her. But they don't show her again until like the last verse of this song. So that you sit through all of the other scenes watching these chicks get progressively more naked. And then you get to this one girl and you're like, finally, I saw her. She's not even that hot. And the song's pretty average, but at least I got some closure. That's we're fucking shit. What else did I want to talk about today? I had it all written down. I've gotten sidetracked again. Oh yeah, even though I'm on hot streak this week, man, my week was almost fucking ruined, right? I was the shittiest I've ever been in because of two fucking experiences. I went to the hairdresser the other day. I went to the fancy one that I go to. You pay $50 a haircut. It's expensive as hell, but they all know what they're doing. They're fucking great. And normally the guy who cuts my hair every time I go, he's on holiday or some shit for 3 months. So every time I go now, I get a different person. And they've all been wonderful. But I knew it was going to happen. I was playing Russian roulette, right? I went to this place and I got there, sat in front of a girl who had never cut my hair before, and I can immediately see she's not having a good day. And I was like, oh, here we fucking go. This is it. This is where it happens. This is where I haven't had a shit haircut for almost a year, ever since I started going there. I'm not going to tell you where it is because I don't want this woman copping shit, because I want to go back there, just not have her. And I sit down in the chair and she's grumpy and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. This is going to suck. I know this is going to suck already. And then she's like, so what do you want? I'm like, all right. And then I get out the photo. I have an album of haircuts of the same haircut that I show every barber when I go there. I show them from all angles. I'm like, exactly this. You see this? I want exactly this. And they go, yes, we can do that for you. And understand, I've been here like 20 fucking times throughout the last year, right? So they can definitely do what I'm showing them. I show them all the same fucking picture. And then I show this woman who's having a shit day the picture, and she goes, yeah, that's not going to work with your hair. Really? Because you're wrong. Because I do that. That's how I do it. I show it to everybody, and I've had it done before in this very place. Do you even know who I am? Do you know how many times I've been here? Do you know how much time I've spent on my fucking haircut? And then she's like, no, you can't do that. Really, bitch? You fucking can. But that's what I thought in my head. I didn't say any of this. I was just like, oh, okay. Oh, if you say it can't be done, even though it has been done multiple times before, instead of believing in my own personal experience, I'm going to believe you. And I just let her do what she wants. And I fucking watched it the whole time, just fuck up my head. I'm like, I like it long on the sides because then it looks better when I do it. She goes, oh, okay, awesome. And then shaves the sides off. I watched her do it. I was like, what are you doing? In my head, I didn't say a thing, right? I was sitting there, stone-faced, looking myself in the eyes and just raging. I was looking myself in the eyes and going, what have you become? You fucking pussy. Look at you, huh? You talk a lot of shit online. You stand up for what you believe in with your little gay Lurvy series, but as soon as it gets real, in real life, in the hairdresser's chair, who are you? A fucking coward. That's who you are. Stand up for yourself. And then she goes over the other side and shaves the other side off. Got no fucking hair on the side of my head. I look like a fucking pencil with an eraser on top. And then I'm like, hey, at the back, I like it in a V shape, because it looks better of how my head is shaped, because over 6 months of going to the same barber and me and him working together to create the best haircut Australia's ever seen, that's what we figured out looks the best. And she goes, I disagree, shaves it off. And then I'm like, hey, I'm growing the hair on top of my head longer because I want it to come down so it'll make that V that you just fucking shaved off look better. And she's like, yeah, no worries, I'll just thin it out for you. I'm like, yeah, cool, thin it out. Cuts it all off. 3 months gone in fucking one snip. And I'm just sitting there, she just fucked up every aspect of my haircut. And I was just so angry. But I couldn't do anything because it was my fucking fault. I didn't say anything. She started, actually, you know what? She just did it. There was nothing I could do. She raped my head. I'm a victim, guys. I feel violated and unsafe. I don't think I can go back there anymore because my trust is being betrayed. I'm sorry that I'm putting this on you guys, but oh man, I just remembered that. This, to be honest, it didn't happen this week. It happened 2 weeks ago, and I'm still angry about it. It feels like it happened fucking 5 minutes ago. I'm never gonna forget it. Oh man, but it's growing back now. But it's I don't know. And you know what made it worse is sorry, there's a fucking child in the house, if you guys can hear that. Someone on the latest video on the Facebook cancer video, someone comments, hey, what the fuck happened to your hair? And it just cut me deep, man. Because if you look at the video, I've got no hair on the side of my head. It's just on top. And you know what else sucks? Wow, that's why I was so fucking angry, because and this is me just being a dickhead. I got that haircut 3 hours before I was supposed to do a photo shoot. Why would I do that? I was like, you know what? I got too much trust in people, man. I was like, you know, I'm paying $50. If she fucks up, then if you're paying someone $50, what's the average man's haircut? Like $25? If you pay someone double what everybody else pays, you have to expect that there's never going to be a mistake made. But that's not true, because she has a shit day. She probably had a fight with her boyfriend. Maybe had a fight with her mum. Maybe she was out drinking last night. Doesn't matter how much money I paid her, she was going to fuck up my head anyway. Oh, I was raging. I raged all the way home. I got there. I almost cancelled the photo shoot. Not because I would have looked silly, but because I was just too angry. I was like, if I do this fucking photo shoot, I'm going to yell at the girl, I'm going to yell at the photographer, I'm going to yell at fucking everyone. This is ridiculous. But you know what? It's growing back now. Hopefully by the tour it'll be... It's just, you know what? It just set me back 6 months. I've been working on a masterpiece and I was almost there. The hair on top needed to be a little bit longer. The hair on the sides needed to be a little bit longer. I was so close, man, and she just ruined it with one. It's just... I'm going to stop talking about it because it just made me... What was the other thing that pissed me off? Here we go. See, I get into a fucking groove and I'm like, oh, yes, I enjoy being angry. It's shit. What else? Yeah, but that almost ruined my week. And then I had the fucking hot streak on stage. I was like, I feel better. I've just... You know what I've figured out how to do? I've figured out how to channel my anger and use it wisely, because I have this problem where I just let it build up forever, and I just brood on shit and I never let it go. I can't let anything go. It's just fucked. And my girl, she's like, you have a real problem holding grudges. I'm like, no, I don't. And she goes, oh yeah, what about this person? I'm like, I fucking hate them and I'll never forgive them. She goes, you know that happened like 3 years ago, right? I'm like, yeah, but fuck them. I'll never speak to them again. You know what? But I feel like it's on one hand, it's a problem that I have to deal with. Like it's like a mental issue. It's like the one thing that's wrong with me. Generally, I'm pretty happy, but I can hold a grudge forever. Like an unreasonable one too. Like that woman who cut my hair, I don't know, she just had a bad day. I could see it in her face. She was tired. She was just in a bad mood. And everybody gets in a bad mood. I do that. I've done that and done a video and it was shit. And I forget, you know, none of you cunts were like, oh, I hate Lewis forever now. He did an average video. But I'm never going to look her in the eyes again. Never. I'll never speak to her. If I see her at the shop, I've already booked another appointment and specifically requested not her. I'm such a cunt. That's definitely going to get back to her because the manager's going to be like, okay, I've definitely had people request specific barbers before, but I've never had, hello, I'd like to book an appointment with anyone but her. What did she do wrong? I might have got her fucking fired. And you know what? That makes me happy. And it's a problem. It's not good. I hold grudges for way too long. I need to let shit go. But until I do that, until I figure out my dumb fucking brooding anger issue, I've figured out how to channel it into stand-up. It's like, man, it's great. That's what I think that's why my bit worked last night, is because it's such a ranty bit that it needs a little bit of anger behind it. And I figured out how to bring that up and just fucking unleash it on the audience. And then it goes from me telling them what to think to, wow, this guy's really angry. That's hilarious. It completely changed the vibe of it. So, you know what? Maybe I should thank her. Actually, nah. I wish she died in a car accident. Whatever. I'll get over it in like 6 months. Maybe. I'll never forget it. But yeah, I'm still waking up at 6 in the morning. It's going great, guys. I thought I would tell you about that. I'm waking up at 6 in the morning still. It's going great. It's like, it's perfect. I'm sleeping at like midnight. I'm reading every night. I've read like halfway through this new book. It's amazing. It's just great. You know, reading is just good for your mind, good for your soul. It helps you process your feelings and it makes you more empathetic. Which actually I have noticed. I read this study saying that, when you read, the more you read, the more empathetic you become. And it makes sense because they explain it because you step out of your own life and the people that you know, and you just get, even if it's like fiction, you get swept up in some other person's story and their inner thoughts and their motivations. And you'll be reading about some guy or some girl who does something that you would never do, but you understand completely why it happened because you read, you know, everything that led up to that moment. And it allows you to go, oh, maybe this woman gave me a shit haircut because, I don't know, she just had an abortion this morning. Oh. But obviously it hasn't helped me at all because I hate every cunt. But it is going well and I'm enjoying the reading. So read a book and you'll be less of a cunt, I think is what that study said. All right, I was thinking, you know what? I'm thinking of doing a new segment with the podcast. I want to do this for this week, and I might bring it back depending on how you guys like it. So let me know if you like this segment. Because while I'm raging, while I'm on the topic of ranting and getting pissed off at shit, like unnecessarily pissed off, this happens every time I put out a video. There's always one comment that infuriates me. And I never get angry at this video sucks, because that's an opinion. I never get angry at that. I get angry at the dumb shit, because I can understand somebody not liking my stuff, because you know, you're not going to like everything. Even fans who go, I like your stuff, but I didn't like this one. That's fine. I put out fucking an hour's worth of content every week. You're not going to like all of it, straight up. If you don't like this video, you probably like the next one. It's free. Shut your mouth, cunt. What do you want from me? You're not paying me for this. I do this for fun. I do what I think is funny. You're just along for the ride. You're getting free shit, man. What are you complaining about? Oh, yeah, I liked the other 50 videos that you put out this week. But this one, no, I don't like you anymore. Like, I had one guy. This isn't the comment that I'm going to bring up. But I had one guy go, I shared the memes, girlfriend addicted to memes sketch. And I think most people, by the way, loved this video. Like the reaction was overwhelmingly positive. But the only people who didn't like it were like, oh, this isn't making fun of anyone, or, oh my god, he's talking about having a girlfriend and living a normal life and memes. Oh, this is too normal for me. This is too relatable. It's like, fuck off, cunt. I wrote a sketch because it applies to my life, because I have a girlfriend that always shows me memes that it's from my life. I'm like, oh, this is something that's kind of funny and a little bit annoying. I'll use that experience to make something funny and entertain 30,000 people. And then some people are like, oh, he's talking about having a girlfriend. Lewis has gone mainstream. He's sold out. Fuck off. I'm just doing what I think is funny. We'll go back to Lou reviews and roasting people that you don't like next week, cunt. Have some patience. If you don't like this one, skip it. Like, fuck, I enjoy making sketches. I'm going to continue doing them. And I'll tell you something, generally, sketches only work if they're in a real world scenario where someone can relate to it. So, if you don't like that comedy, just don't fucking watch it. But I think those people are just getting angry because it's I don't know, I think it's a bit of a meme to just hate on people who do relatable stuff, because obviously there are people out there that fucking milk it hard. Like, especially on Facebook, there are people that are, instead of competing to be the funniest or the best creator, they're all competing to be the most relatable. And I hate that shit too, you know, I don't like the tag someone who does this. We all have a friend who does this. Every girl does this. Girls when they're on their period. Guys when they've just won a sports game. People who play video games. It's just like, pretty soon it's going to get to the point where some cunt will make a video being like, tag a mate who breathes. And it's just getting less and less specific. Like, I think mine was pretty specific, where it was like a girlfriend who was addicted to showing her boyfriend memes, right? That's the sketch, because I think a lot of girls do that. From the people who have partners that I know, they were like, oh man, this is hilarious. Max Mofo, he's got a girlfriend. He was like, oh dude, this is great. Do more of these. And then all these other people like, oh, he's trying to appeal to someone. I hate it. I'm not going to bag some cunt every fucking video I do. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so the new segment. I was thinking, I don't know what to call it. Maybe like, I was thinking Facebook fuckhead because alliteration, but these comments usually happen on YouTube. So I don't know what to call it. Comment cuntery. I don't know. Basically, it's just dumb fuckheads, because I don't get, as I said, I don't get angry at people who go, I didn't like this one, because that's just an opinion. I can understand that. It's the comments that I just can't comprehend. Like, when I can't step into that person's shoes and understand where they're coming from, that's when it just makes me angry. Like, you know, when someone says something that's just so dumb, so incredibly stupid that it just infuriates you, that it just makes you go, stop thinking, stop breathing. You don't know what you're saying. It's that shit, right? This was the comment. It was under the memes sketch, right? 2 comments from the same guy. And he goes, Lewis, I will always love you. But when I clicked on that, okay, let me explain. So I had a girl in the sketch, Chelsea. I've worked with her before. She was on the porn star sketch. She's a really good actor. She's funny and she's cool to make herself look like an idiot, which is rare with girls. So I was like, I'll have her back and we'll do this video. Okay. So he goes, Lewis. And by the way, she did a great job with this one too. He goes, Lewis, I will always love you. But when I clicked on that girl's Instagram, she is the definition of basic bitch. You don't have some cool girls for your videos? And then he follows it up with, I just can't stand girls like these. Dog face filter, showing her boobs for likes, and the I'm such a gamer pics. It's so goddamn generic, and it does not fit with Lewis. Every time I read it, I've read it, like, every time I read it, I find another thing that makes me angry about it. I can't understand it. She's a fucking actor! I don't care who she is in her personal life. She could be a child rapist. If she can act, I'll have her in a fucking video. I don't care what's on her Instagram. What do you want me to do, mate? You want me to fucking, in the casting call, put down the fucking specifications? Hey, I need a girl who's 18 to 20 years old, who can act, who can sing. Also, if she posts pictures of her tits on Instagram, or she likes video games, you can't come. What do you want me to do, mate? You want me to decide on a thing that requires talent based on what they do in their personal life? Just because you hate women doesn't mean I have to fucking pick a specific personality type to be in a video. What are you saying? She's a fucking actor. It doesn't make any sense, mate. Every time I read that shit, I find something else wrong with it. She's a basic bitch. I don't care. She could be a furry in her personal life. If she told me that she dressed up in fursuits and fucked dogs, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, cool, whatever. Can you act? Yes. Awesome. Come be in a video. Let's make something funny. I don't give a fuck what she does. She could play puzzles. Dude, she could be Hitler. I wouldn't care. She could be someone who invented a time machine, went back in time, put on a prosthetic mask, and was Hitler. I wouldn't give a fuck. She can act. Put her in the video. And for your personal information, mate, she's a very nice girl. She's very cool. She genuinely likes video games. And who gives a fuck what she wants to post on her fucking Instagram, alright? You're the one looking at it. Who cares? If she wants to post her tits on Instagram, I don't care. And she doesn't even do that very often. And I don't even know why I'm debating you on this issue. This is why it makes me so angry, because I know if I spoke to this guy in real life, there's no way I could convince him that I'm right. There's no way I could be like, look, this is why you're wrong, man. Because he hates women too much. Because he's a lonely cunt. You can just fucking tell this guy's never touched a girl. And he's like, I hate basic bitches like this. I've read a whole bunch of memes about fake gamer girls, and now I assume any female who posts gameplay onto Instagram must be pretending for attention. Dude, she's got 1,000 followers. Who the fuck is she showing off to? Oh man, it makes me mad. See, that's why I don't think this should be a regular part of the podcast, because I'm angry now. It's ruined my day. I gotta go out for dinner for my grandma's birthday. I'm probably gonna deck her. I'm probably gonna knock her fake teeth out, because I'm just gonna remember this guy's 2 comments and just flip out. Everything will go red. I'll wake up and the fucking grandma's in the ambulance for her 80th birthday. Oh, man. That's why, yeah. So, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's Cunt of the Week. That's what I'm calling it. That's what it is. See, I got angry and I came up with the perfect title. That's this week's Cunt of the Week. Thank you very much for listening, guys. Oh, I'm all sweaty, too. I'm just reading the comment again. I think this is what pisses me off the most. It's not the bit about complaining about what she posts or the video game shit or calling her a generic. It's these 2 words. These 2 sentences, actually. You don't have some cool girls for your videos, and then it's so goddamn generic and it doesn't fit with Lewis. Like, you know the perfect type of girl that I would hang around. Like, you know me that personally, that you think that I would only ever associate with exciting girls. Who do you think I hang out with? Fucking skydivers, cliff climbers? People in the Paralympics? What do you want from me, mate? You want me to do a fucking personality test every time I cast a girl in a sketch? I hang out with Luke Kidgel. That guy's the most boring cunt on the planet. You know what he does in his free time? He listens to Paramore, okay? I'm friends with a cunt who listens to Paramore. No one complains. Go and look at his Instagram. You know what he posts? Fucking photos of him and a mate going through a drive-through alcohol shop in a wheelbarrow. Like, that's who I hang out with, okay? Don't put other standards on women just because they got tits, all right? I hang out with some pretty basic people. Luke Kidgel is the definition of a basic white girl. Okay? So that's just you being sexist, mate. I'll be friends with the most basic people I want. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. I like Luke Kidgel. Check him out. He's very funny. But he is, and you know what? He will admit, I'll have him on the podcast in a few weeks, he'll straight up admit he's the most basic white girl on the planet. He knows it. It's funny, alright? I know, he's a basic white girl, and I'm a insufferable cunt who holds a grudge, and who gets angry at YouTube comments that aren't even mean to me. That's the thing. This guy likes me. Fuck out of my life. That cunt. That's the cunt of the week. Somebody just came in the room while I was yelling, asked me if I was okay. Turns out I got to go in 5 minutes to my grandma's birthday. I haven't done miscellaneous bit at the end yet, so what's going to happen is either I will do it with Jazz, because I'm going to be with Jazz, I'll do it with my girl when we get back, or I won't do it at all and I'll just upload it as is, and sorry. Oh, that was a shit joke. I should cut that out, but I'm not going to, all right? So this could be the end of the podcast. I don't know. Or it could jump ahead and it'll be me and Jazz answering questions. Who knows? It'll be a surprise. So either I'll see you next Sunday or I'll be back in like half a second. Thanks for listening, or see you in a bit.